It is Friday, day one of C2E2, and I am here with Meg from Sparkle Designs. I know it's early, but how's your con going so far?
So far so good. Like I'm all set up and I didn't forget anything really important. And, we were just talking about my shoes are tied, my clothes are on. I think I'm good.
Perfect,
We'll
wonderful. So I have been a huge fan of yours since I think 2016
Wow.
was the first time I ran into your shop at either Wizard World or C2E2. I can't remember.
Wow. Well, I was at both, so it could have been either one.
Could have been both, and I just put them together in my mind.
Yeah, well, thank you.
So tell our viewers a little bit about Sparkle Designs and how it came to be.
Okay. Well, the shortest of the long story is I spent 18 years in the insurance industry and got tired of being bought and sold by corporate America. Decided to do something different and started a little retail store 5 minutes before the Great Recession. So I'm sitting in my little retail store that I love, making jewelry, going, where am I going to find people to sell it to? And I started doing comic conventions, starting with Dragon Con. Dragon Con was my first comic convention, and a couple of years later I started expanding, and here we are. The jewelry side started because I just make things. I've always made things, and jewelry was the thing I was making at the time I decided to start a store. And when I went to Dragon Con the year before I started doing these shows, I looked around and I said, there's all these women, and there's nobody selling anything that women want, and I can make things that women like. And my whole idea is that nerd jewelry isn't just for children. We don't have to have a picture of a star around our neck. We can have, a quote that we love or something else, and it can be a little more subtle, and we can wear it every day to work, and our friends kind of get the message and nobody else has to. And that's kind of where it started. That was the germ of how it created. And then over the years I've expanded, I've changed, what I make changes. I added stickers, I've added tote bags, I've added other things. But the whole idea is still, it's nerdy jewelry for everyday wear, nerdy items for every day, basically.
Wonderful. That is one of my favorite things about it, and why I have been such a big fan. I don't think a convention has gone by where you have been that I have not bought at least multiple things.
Thank you very much.
Of course. So you have a little bit of something for everyone. I'm a big book reader. You have a lot of things for books, movies, different fandoms. So I think my ultimate question for you is, what is your fandom?
Oh gosh. Well, first of all, you have to know that if I don't know it, I don't make it. So everything you see in my booth, I've watched it, I've read it, I'm a fan of it in some way. It might not be my favorite thing, but I don't make stuff I don't know because I know I'm going to do it wrong, and you will call me out on it, and you will be like, that charm doesn't even go with the storyline that this quote is talking about. And, so I stick with what I know. I'm a big book lover, and so the book section is really special to me. I'm really, really partial to Sarah J. Maas, and a lot of the YA books. The Grishaverse is just amazing. At my heart, I'm a Buffy fan. I am a huge Buffy fan. Firefly is up there with me too. Yeah. But it's like asking me to pick my children. Like, which are your favorite children? I don't know. It depends on the day.
Well, you're at the right C2E2 for being a Buffy fan.
Right.
I know. So excited. I know. So we're going to wrap up here pretty quick so you can get on with your con.
Awesome.
But how can our viewers and our listeners find you?
So I have, well, first of all, if you're at C2E2, booth 984, I'm right by column X24. If you don't know this secret in McCormick Place, look up at the columns. They're numbered, and that's a great way to find your way around. But booth 984, I'm also online, shop sparkledesigns, all one word.com. You can find me on Instagram at Sparkle Designs Graham, and you can find me on Facebook under Sparkle Designs. So
wonderful. Thank you so much for taking some time out to meet with us, Meg.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you more than you know.
Have a wonderful con.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You too. Have fun.